IC 1 or 2 base Allen. Wow. BC Rush. Wow. Mass Hellion. Wow. Widow Means. Wow. Constant Drop Harass. Wow. Mass Viking. Wow. I feel like Luigi getting his asshole rammed my mom. Anonymous donated $3.
People are cheesy in StarCraft 2.
Another 5 hours of torturing Artie. However, as we all know, he secretly likes hearing about the sexual adventures of Mario and the gang. Are you ready, Artie?
Ready for what?
Bowser forced Mario up.
Nope.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Anyways, yeah, I'm excited.
Roger that.
Not enough
Right
minerals.
away, sir.
Not enough
Good times.
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Affirmative.
I love you. Artosis donated $3.33. Hope you have a good stream, fuckworm.
Fuckworm. Thanks, man. That's really kind of you. I hope so too.
Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Of course.
Orders, Captain.
Pops in
Orders, Captain.
exactly,
Yes, sir.
Not enough
exactly as I cancel the Marine.
His office to cheered.
So funny.
X300. I am stoked for tomorrow and the chance to beat up on an RTS play in public for a day before it's all Game Frogs. Guy in the chat
Game Frogs?
$3.33. RT? Have you ever been hit by a truck?
Reporting for duty.
No?
No? Why not RT?
Because I'm careful when I cross the road?
See. My
Okay.
butt hurts. Like a real deep aching hurt.
Wait, sir.
Should I see a doctor?
Yeah, dude.
Mr. Underscore donated $3.33. Missed last stream. How helpful is chat? There are a lot of hidden mechanics in Age 4 that I find are easy to miss and play without
Additional
knowledge.
supply depots required.
Why donated $3.33? I do not understand why you take your G Fuel almost at the end of the stream. Caffeine takes some time to kick in and you should take it at the beginning of the stream. People take coffee when they wake up, not just before they got to bed.
Your forces are under attack.
Age 4 Pro donated $3.33. Hey Arto, just a heads up, don't play Age 4 today. They new patch completely fucked up balance. The Sugandese is way too overpowered now. Sugandese nuts bitch boy. Mario comes and Luigi's tight asshole you would. Anonymous donated $3. In good video games, when cavalry runs into a group of archers, the archers can't keep firing as they get scattered about. In AoE, the cavalry has to stop for the archers, then sits there swinging at them with swords. AoE, a game for retarded babies.
Your forces are under attack.
You guys are ridiculous.
I read you, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty. I read you, sir. Reporting for duty.
Minerals. Base is under attack.
Do you see this? Did you see that fucking turn around?
Yes, sir. Identify target. Absolutely. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir. Orders, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Additional supply depots required.
Proceeding. Roger that. Orders, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, sir. Ready to roll out. Affirmative.
Additional
Destination.
supply depots required.
Orders, sir. Identify target. Yeah. Identify target. Yeah. Identify target. Sir.
Additional supply depots required. Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm going. Absolutely. Moving.
Anonymous donated $3. I assumed this was a StarCraft stream, but apparently not. It's just a stream where we give you money to entertain us. It's like that time people gave money to Peach and Bowser to do increasingly kinky things on their chatterbait like gulping brown brew.
Sir. Standing by. Go, go, go. Orders, Captain. Someone to shoot. Yeah? Yeah? SCV good to go, sir. Is that it? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain. Ready to roll out. Jacked up and good to go. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. I read you.
Protoss player donated $3.33. Hello. In the Protoss player. I am monkey. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Meow wow. Make goon. Win game. I very good. My brain smooth. Very easy thing. Drop reader. Fuck Peach's tight asshole yummy cummy in my baggage claim. Donated $4.20. Baggage claim. It's baggage claim. Come to baggage claim.
Not enough forces are under attack.
I love baggage claim. Get a load of this baggage claim.
What is this
It's a
exactly?
bird, it's a plane, it's baggage claim. Where is baggage claim?
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Job finished. Reporting for duty. Sir. Destination. Affirmative. Orders, Captain. Destination. Give me some
Add-on complete. Insufficient custody loss.
roll out. I read you. I read you. Yes, sir.
Research complete.
What do you want? Orders, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. All right, bring on. Yes, sir. I read you. Destination. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Roll out. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. What do you want? I dig. Job finished. No problem. SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. What do you want? SCV good to go, sir. I read you. All right, bring it on. SCV good to
Additional
go,
supply
sir.
depots required.
Job finished.
I have one turret,
Go, sir.
and he expertly found it and flew into it with his observer.
Baggage claim donated $4.20. Oh, you don't know? It's just baggage claim.
Something on your mind?
Your classic case of baggage claim.
Complete.
All right, bring it on.
Just a little taste of baggage claim.
Yes, sir.
A cool breeze and some baggage claim.
Not enough minerals.
This is incredibly weird.
Nice lunch with a helping of baggage claim.
What do you want?
Echo Soldier cheered. X300, the fucking digerates in donos. Baggage claim. Mario Erotica. Ligma. Grow up. You'll need Jesus. Also free II. Spamaya, you need backup cuties. Spamaya.
Yeah, I'm going. SCV good to go, sir. Something on your mind? SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty. Something on your mind? Oh, is that it?
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir. What do you want? Good to go, sir. Oh, is that it? Orders, Captain? I can't feel yes, sir. Something on your mind? Something on your mind? SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough
SCV good to go,
energy.
sir. I read you. Yes, sir. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Orders received. Destination! For duty. Destination! I read you.
Guy in the portable tent donated $3.33. KRT. One time when I was younger I accidentally stuck my penis in a box fan. I had to get 3 stitches. The doctor said I was lucky I had a micro penis or else it probably would have been cut off. Worst part was it was at school so everyone found out.
Alright, bring it on! Yeah, I'm going. Yes, sir? Something on your mind?
Sequence
Oh,
interrupted.
is that it?
Oh,
Yes, sir?
what is the fuck? I think I missed some SCV production.
Orders, Captain? Something on your mind? What do you want? Yeah, I'm going. What do you want? SCV good to go, sir. I read you, sir. I read you, sir. Oh, ready to roll out. Job finished. Job no finished. Problem. Job finished. I dig. What do you want? Captain? Job reporting for duty. Something on your mind? Reporting for duty. Something on your mind? Something's in the way. I read you. I can't feel that. I read you. Good to go, sir. I read you. Orders received. Destination? Moving. Yes, sir. Destination on. Identify target. Yes, sir. Good to go, sir. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Job finished. Job finished, sir. Yes, sir. What do you want? Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Something on your mind?
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Yes, sir. I read you, sir. I dig. Something on your mind? SCV good to go, sir. Job finished. Command. Job finished. All right. Bring it on. Ready to roll out. What do you want? I read you. Something on your mind? Ready to roll out. No problem. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. All right. Bring it on. What do you want? Job finished. What do you want? Reporting for duty. Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Bring it on. I dig. I read you,
Guy in the pool
sir.
filter donated $3.33. That reminds me of the time I got my penis stuck in the pool filter. Let me tell you, my parents were not happy. The fire department ended up coming out and using a jackhammer to break the concrete around the pool filter to free my Long Johnson. Sad G.
What do you want?
Sad G, my man.
Transmit orders. Orders, Captain? Job something on your mind? Job orders, Captain? Yeah? I read you. Reporting for duty. Transmit
Your forces are
something
under
on your
attack.
mind? What do you want? Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Something on your mind? Affirmative. I read you. Orders, Captain? I read you.
Artosis Penis donated $3.33. Kayato. Got some questions about your penis. How long? Is it girthy? Is it snipped? Do you trim or go full Brazilian? Do you use it a lot? Does it look wrinkly like a reaver? Shooting blanks? Ever got it stuck in a fan? Put it in an oven.
Something on your mind?
Upgrade complete.
Something on your mind? Excellent. Job finished. Job transmit orders. All right, bring it on. I read you. Orders received.
Insufficient phosphate gas.
Something on your mind? Transmit orders. Identify target. Something on your mind? Job finished. Yeah? Reporting for duty. Ready to roll out. Transmit orders. Good to go, sir. Receiving headquarters. What do you want? Something on your mind? Yeah? Something on your mind? Destination. Yes, sir. Something on your mind? SCP, good to go, sir. Orders, sir. Have you on visual? What do you want? Oh, is that it? Yes, sir. I read you, sir. Josh City headquarters. Orders, Captain. Transmit orders. Ready to roll out. Identify target.
Your
Destination.
forces are under attack.
Oh, receiving headquarters. Greetings, Command. Something on your mind? Have you on visual? On your mind? Receiving headquarters. Affirmative.
Guy in the hair salon donated $3.33. RT, is your butthole wild? And woolly? 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 Wild? And woolly?
Something on your mind? I dig.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want? Have you on visual? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah? Yes, sir. I read you, sir.
Left luggage, donated $4.20. You dare call baggage claim weird when motherfuckers be asking about your dangler? Very well then, a change of pace. How about some left luggage?
Yeah? Destination.
Nobody wants left luggage.
What do you want?
Is there a sixth rule? No, it's left luggage. Just a little left luggage.
I dig. Ready to roll out.
Base is under
Echo
attack.
Soldier cheered. X300, the new Dono method makes me sick to my stomach. We have transcended Mario porn to a real man's penis. He's a Terran. He has no penis. It's a waste of ladder time. Protoss have average-sized penises and Zerg have cute cocks like Bowser.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir. We have you on visual.
Your forces are
Ready
under
to roll
attack.
out. No problem. Yes, sir. Destination. Orders, sir. Bring it on. Yeah? Orders, sir.
Officer cheered. X300, Putty, does your wrinkly reaver ever get uncomfortable when you ride your bicycle?
Proceeding. Let's roll. Identify target. All right. Bring it on. We have you on visual, sir. Yes, sir. I dig.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination. Roger that.
Landing sequence
Bring it
interrupted.
on. Destination. All
Your
right.
forces
Bring
are
it
under
on.
attack.
Move it. Something on your mind? Oh, is that it? Yes, sir. Bring it on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready to roll out. What do you want?
Your forces are under
I read
attack.
you, sir. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it? Something on your mind? Sir. Yeah, I'm going. Something on your
Your
mind?
forces are under
No
attack.
problem. What do you want? All right, bring it on. SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. All right, bring it on.
The real Artotic donated $3. Hello again. It was the real Artotic. You would have already dominated this safe if you would let the sweet feel of G fuel slide gently down your warm gullet, letting it moisten you up as you get charged with the eccentric energy of G fuel. Turkey corn shield. X300 KR. Listen to my impression of the Beatles' White Album abstract music inspired by Yoko Ono 9999999. Echo Soldier cheered. X300, Arto, does your wrinkly Reaver shrivel in the cold? Get harder to building, actually making. Get drooping when SCVs dance all day or goons walk up your ramp perfectly. Does it fall off when winters one-shot everything? Free
Something on your mind? Identify target. Yes, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Something on your mind? Yes, sir. Destination. Receiving headquarters.
Add-on complete.
All right. Bring it on. Right away, sir. Yeah. Identify target. I read you, sir. Transmit orders. Identify
Your forces
target.
are under attack.
Orders, sir. I read you. Destination. All right. Bring it on. Yeah, I'm going. Reporting for duty.
Add-on
What do you
complete.
want? Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Ready to roll out. Yeah, I'm going. I dig.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah? Something on your mind? No problem. Oh, yes, sir? Is that it? Orders, Captain? Oh, is that it?
Your forces are under attack.
Build it. Something's in the way. Yes, sir. What do you want? Yeah? Receiving headquarters. Something on your mind? Orders, Captain? Roger that. Greetings, Command. Commencing. Moving. Ready to roll out.
Your forces are under
Is
attack.
that it? What do you want? Greetings, Command. Excellent. Commencing. I read you, sir. Oh, is that
Your
it?
forces are under attack.
The real Artosis donated $3. Has G Fuel charged up Artosis? He could tell he had more moisture in his pants. He busted into Bowser's castle. Bowser let out a roar. Ouch, Artosis, that's too wild and woolly for even this scaly lizard to handle. Luckily Mario thought differently.
Destination, yeah?
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir. Absolutely. I dig.
Chat rise up mods ugly donated $3. It's time chat. Mods are ugly again. They don't want cuties. Mods hate cuties. Ugly mods banned Ayayi. Spam Vohayo. Ayayi is now Vohayo. Mods can't ban Vohayo. Mods hate cuties. Reporting for wards. Uglies out. Ugly mods out. Uglies out. Vohayo. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Orders received. Identify target. Something on your mind? Reporting for duty. What do you want, sir? Identify target. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want? Something on your mind? Orders, sir. I read you, sir. Identify target. Destination. Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination. Orders, sir. STV good to go, sir. What do you want? Orders, sir. Destination. Absolutely. Destination. Bring it on. Delighted to, sir. Moving. Something on your mind?
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah? Something on your mind? I read you, sir. What do you
Your
want?
forces are under attack.
Rusty, your dog donated $3.33. Damn, have you forgotten me? The basement is cold, I'm hungry, and your neighbor keeps asking your wife how much for my meat. Dad, it's cold. Chat spam for you, Rusty.
Target, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Mario's huge cock stretched Luigi's ass so brown blue.
Ready to roll out. Yeah, I'm going. Something on your mind? I dig. Oh, is that it? I dig. Yeah?
forces are under attack.
No problem. Yes, sir. All right. Bring it on. Absolutely. Yeah.
Your forces are under attack.
Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Ready to roll out. I reach you. Orders, sir. Identify target. Right away, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination. What do you want? Oh, is that it? Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm going. Identify target. Something on your mind? Yeah. I reach you, sir. What do you want? Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Identify target. Reporting for duty. Destination. Orders, sir.
Chat spam Vohio donated $3. Woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman breastfeeding, pregnant woman, smiling face with hearts. Vohio, woman I got him donated $3.33. Ha 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 chat, I got him. He only had 8 turrets, not 9 turrets, that way my second arbiter could recall. Him so much more talented than this Artosis guy.
Orders, sir. Orders, Captain. Bring it on. Destination. Delighted to, sir. Proceeding.
Let's just take a look at that real quick. Let's just take a look. And I want someone to tell me that this isn't just fucking completely unfair. Like, really, take a look at this. The guy took, like, 12 bases. Instantly. And I already know, guys. I already know. He's just better than me. He's just more talented, just like every Protoss player that I play. I get it. I get it. We can keep lying to ourselves because we in the chat play Protoss, right? So we can keep just pretending that everyone that plays this race just happens to be better. We can't figure out any patterns about that.
Anonymous donated $3. Hey Artosis, are you mining stone? What do you mean stone isn't in Minecraft or Warcraft or whatever craft game you play? Mine stone arty. Mine stone. If you don't mine stone you won't have stone arty. You better mine stone arty. You lost because no stone. What? Wholesome Mario Story donated $3.33. Mario has a fat gut. Because he only eats Luigi's lasagna. After he was done, he went to Bowser's to lay new plants for his garden. After he was done, Toad sucked Mario's homemade lollipop. Then Luigi swallowed Bowser's cum. What? Artie? Wanna hear a joke? Donated $3.33. So a Reaver walked into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, you can't be in here." The Reaver asks why not. The bartender says we're closed, come back tomorrow. The Reaver says okay and leaves. My wife left me.
Okay, let's take a look at this. So I'm doing good scouting. My macro is really strong, right? Right now, okay, we're at 1209. I'm 34 supply below him. Very similar worker counts. 3 base versus 3 base.
Office to cheers.
This is good.
X300.
I already have my
What are the
2-1
top
on the way.
changes you could make to Protoss to make them balanced?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just too easy to kill people with Protoss. It's just too simple. They get such a big economy, and they can make so many mistakes. Like here, let's look, right? I could tell he was going for recall, so I set up. It's just I'm not even sure exactly how I can tell. But I can. So I have my turrets up. And look at this, right? So like there's no actual attack time. Let's jump back to where we were looking at. Okay. So I've got 5 facts up, 2-1 on the way. Everything's looking pretty good, right? He's up 30 something supply. Okay. He's taken his 4th. This is all very normal timings. Okay, let's see when I start my 4th CC as well. Start it pretty soon here. He starts his 5th. It's pretty normal. It's not that I can't attack into him, right? Does anyone think I can attack him right now? No. Guys, please. This is serious.
Artosis Dr. Love donated $3.33. What advices would you give to someone that have difficulty to find opportunity to meet new girls? Time passes and I'm starting being ugly, I mean more than before. Also, how did you meet your wife and how did she accept to have kids with a Terran player?
Dude, just go out and live life, man. Don't go looking for things. Okay, anyways. No, the answer is no, I cannot attack. Okay, just to be really, really clear about this, there is no attack timing against Quick Arbiter. It does not exist. Okay, let's... So he's throwing down mass cannons, as you can see. He's going for another Nexus. Now, is there any way for me to punish this? Let's take a look.
Not sure what I'm watching donated $3. No. Why does it seem like the Protoss and Zerg are always 2 or more bases ahead of you? I think if the Protoss goes 5 base and you are on 3, you should be planning a timing attack. Maybe drops to give taste of own medicine. Or 2. Timing push with tanks. Try.
So no. Okay. First off, Terran takes the least bases. That's how the game works. We can't just go out and expand. I am making my 4th CC here. This is a good time for a 4th CC. You say drops. Let's take a look. Can I drop here? Nope. Nope. Main base is well guarded from the other bases. This is oftentimes the one that doesn't have cannons. We have 3 cannons here. 4 cannons here. This one doesn't have any yet, but I'm sure it'll get some. Dropping in this situation, like, you can kind of try to drop, but, like, he's literally just sitting here, right? How am I supposed to get a dropship in somewhere? It's incredibly difficult. It's a big investment. 1 cannon won't stop 3 to 4 shuttles. What? Yeah, let me go 3 or 4 dropships. That sounds fucking amazing. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's take a look, right? So there's no way for me to actually punish what I'm seeing here. What I'm getting ready to do is to basically attack him when the opportunity does arise. I'm getting my EMP relatively quickly here. I am preparing for a recall. I can kind of feel that he's going to recall this game. Okay, I EMP this and kill it. Okay? So I just EMP'd and killed his Arbiter. Alright, so that was... Since he was sending up here, you think about it logically, it's like, okay, that was probably his first Arbiter. It's probably had the most energy. Most likely. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but that's generally what happens. So this is when I attack. I'm not going to have a stronger moment. I have my 4th base up. I have good defense here. I have good defense here. I have a strong tank line. I have some mines already set up here. This is going to be my absolute best time to attack, right? I want to push out here. Okay, so here we go. And look at this. Look at this, okay? He's adding 1 million gateways over here. A nexus, a nexus. We've already shown that this is the first window where I can attack. Okay? So this is my very first window. I have my 2 on upgrades and everything. I have my good defense. I have 4 bases.
Count here donated $3.33. Can you siege high ground, get 3 starports, big drops on his bottom right expo, then tech into BCs? Do they work against Protoss? I suppose not against ArtosisTV.
No, BCs are terrible against Protoss.
Protoss op donated $3. Dropships require a huge stone investment. That's far too expensive this early in the game. Terran just can't mine stone as fast as Protoss can. Their Arbiter doesn't even require stone to cast recall. Protoss is just flat out top.
Yeah.
Anonymous donated $3. What would have happened if you tried to do early pressure with Wraiths? Force him to make some cannons in his main? Maybe delay his build a
These
little
questions.
bit so you can apply
Guys.
more pressure in the mid
Okay.
game? What could you have done to delay his build?
Wraiths aren't a thing. I can't even answer that one. The BC question is a little bit more reasonable from Caldir. BCs don't do anything against Protoss. Goons do 20 explosive damage, and it's their base unit. So Goons beat BCs. Stasis is the ultimate counter to BCs, but so are Dark Archons. Both feedback and mind control counter BCs. BCs aren't... Psystorm counters BCs. BCs are not a thing in this matchup. In the other 2 matchups, they're quite strong. They are not a thing here, and you cannot use them. No. Also, you can get 1 to 2 drops off and like do something, but then they just add more cannons. So drops are like diminishing returns very quickly, unless it's an extremely scrappy game. And this is not a scrappy game because he decided to just sit here. He gets to basically choose. If you're going to go quick Arbiter on 2 base and make a bunch of Dragoons, Terran can't attack that. There isn't a build that you can attack a 2 base Arbiter opener on. There is not a build. I can show you countless games of pro Terrans who get fucking rolled trying to attack a 2 base Arbiter Techer. There isn't anything.
Office to cheered. X300, so I'm a total nugget, but what is it about Protoss that makes their econ so fast? Is it just the fire and forget buildings, or is there more?
Yeah, so, well, Protoss, their units are stronger in the early game.
2 Solutions donated $3.33. Either go fucking all in and send everything, or go expand earlier. Like always, you have a lot of floating minerals after the 8 minutes mark, and here you have 2k floating minerals. You could literally add 5 command centers.
No, that's...
Not sure what I'm watching donated $3. Okay, so drops and a 2-2 tank push won't work. I know you are working on macro, so early pressure won't do. No BCs. How about just expanding with them? When they go 5, go 4. Or when they got 6, go 4. 7, go 5. Or can you not expand when them? Not sure.
You can't
Please
mirror
help.
expand. Okay, the guy's saying about the floating minerals, it's simply not true. I spent my money very, very well this game.
Sergeant Opponent cheered. X1000, I'm not good at Brood War. But my only strategy is big battle cruisers. Cheers to a good stream.
Thank you, Sergeant Opone. The guy talking about mineral floating, you literally don't even know what you're talking about. I macroed very, very well this game. And then as far as expanding, you cannot mirror the expansions of Protoss. They have a more mobile army. Okay. And then someone else was asking about what is it about Protoss economy. So Protoss actually mines quicker than the other races. Okay. First off, they make their nexuses quicker than you can make command centers. Like I just mentioned, you can't mirror them. They're much more mobile. Their army can actually run around and choose how to engage, right? So they can actually run away from situations, counterattack in situations. You have to set everything up as Terran. Also, you mine quicker with probes and a nexus than you do with SCVs in a command center. Also, every building that you see from me, those were SCVs. So this depot represents 25 seconds and SCV was not mining. This depot represents 25 seconds and SCV was not mining. And there's also travel distance and stuff. This represents 50 seconds and SCV wasn't mining. This represents 25 seconds that a SCV wasn't mining. This represents... You see my point, okay? So I have to do all those things. So that hurts the economy as well. Oh yeah, by the way, comstats. Each comstat represents 2 SCVs that were not made because it takes 25 seconds and SCVs have a build time of 13 seconds. Okay, so when you put all that together, oh yeah, by the way, all these buildings, you know what all these represent? One probe built all of these. See all these buildings that he has? One probe built all of this. Okay. People are asking questions, I'm answering them. You don't like it, go fuck yourself, unfollow, and leave. Anyways, so this, as we've gone over, this is my first attack timing. And if we take a look, he has gateways, mass gateways here. He's built a fucking ton of nexuses. He's throwing a ton of cannons at the ramp. Okay? We just snapped the neck of an Arbiter that was trying to recall right here. I'm playing very well. Let's take a look. My first attack. So he does a recall here. Okay, no problem. I'm already attacking. So now I know, no matter what, this army, my main army, is going to be stronger than anything I'm hitting down here. So I lift this off, run away. Okay, all good. Let's go. Got to make sure you save that command center in the SCVs. Super important. Okay, here we go with the attack. Gotta kill the Arbiter. Siege up. Little slight overextension here. Pull it back. Realistically, I should have snaked these to the side a bit more.
Donated $13.37. Well, a guy from Sons of StarCraft, you are my hero.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you for the big tip. So this was my first attack. We're both maxed out. So difficult. So difficult here. I needed all of these units already down there. If I have all of these units already down there, I can win this game. Let's jump back just a little bit.
What? Anonymous donated $3. If you can't do anything against this build, then why doesn't everyone do it? Shouldn't Protoss win every private in ASL using this build? Is there really not a single case of Protoss losing to Terran doing this? Maybe you should contact Blizzard about it. What? Not sure.
I literally didn't say anything even remotely close to that. Stop wasting your money.
Guy from the chat. I know you can do this during the mid to early late. But once you two are sitting there late game, jostling for position, how about a kinda not really tech switch to maybe 2 racks producing ghosts to go with tank?
Look, ghosts can be good. They're very difficult to use. Okay, so here we're winning the fight. I'm producing well. Let's see, I got like 6, 10, 11 facts.
Donated $3.33.
I have more supply.
It's very hard, but even if your macro was very good in your opinion, You still could spend your floating money better in factories or something else. You should try to never reach more than 1,000 floating minerals until the 20 minutes mark.
You very much don't know what you're talking about. Okay? This is a very weird thing. If you go actually watch... if you go watch, like, streams of pro gamers, you will actually see them floating thousands of minerals. Okay? This is a very weird thing that people think that they know about macro, that just, they don't. Like, this is just a thing. Like, you want me to build more stuff? Where should I build it? Where should I spend this 186 gas and 1,800 minerals here? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Buildings and units. Yeah, thank you. So you're so helpful. All my factories are fucking making units right now, okay? I guess this one's not because it's out of position. Don't macros off and off of that. You want to try to keep all your factors on one screen. Anyways, so I needed complete reinforcement of this instantly. But he did have this army up here, so I got a little bit nervous and laid mines.
Sorry, I don't understand why you are complaining about not having a timing attack against this build, if it's no impediment to winning. I thought you were saying something was unfair and causing you not to be able to win, as you usually do.
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I literally said this is my only timing right here.
Where to build?
This is it. The whole game is decided right here.
33 cents, maybe northeast. More factories?
Oh yeah, let me go. I'll send my SCVs through these cannons and build them there. That's a great idea. Anyways, the whole game, right? Like, and the thing is, he's dictating this. I don't have any options here.
$3.33 to try to hug the left side when attacking the bottom left base on this map, instead of sieging up so close to the high ground.
Yeah, you have to be close about,
like
careful about
lost
that.
A lot of votes because of that.
I did. Yes, I mentioned that just a minute ago, but yes, you are correct about that. You need to kind of left a line here because high ground Dragoons are too strong. Anyways, the entire game came down to one timing attack that I had to do, and I had to execute it perfectly, and the only thing I didn't do was rally my units quickly enough. I could have left aligned a little bit more, and I could have rallied a little bit quicker, but he does have this group of units, so I was a little bit nervous about that. So let's see what I do. I'm producing. Comes down and wastes. Okay. Now, let's say I bring this shit immediately down. Can it get here in time? Because I had 3 vultures, 2 tanks, and a Goliath sitting here. He suicides his units in. Okay. Can I get them down there quickly enough? Let's see. They'd be here right about now. So yeah, if I had instantly sent this stuff. Let's see when I send it. Here I was like trying to reposition the push. Looks like I sent it now. So I'm like, how late is that compared to what I just was talking about? Let's jump back. Let's jump back 20 seconds. Yeah, so I was 20 seconds late basically on attack moving my army down. So because I didn't reinforce this when he had a side army coming in, because I was 20 seconds late on that decision, I lose this game. And so this is like, I'm pretty calm today. But this is the type of thing that makes me scream a lot. Right? Like, he got to choose everything about how this game was played.
Idiot from the chat. Donated $3, but Artosis. I'm a guy who never plays StarCraft and just watches you play all day. Listen to my stupid advice and questions. I'm sure you will improve. You have followed this game a whole life as a career, but I know better because I'm an idiot from the chat.
I know.
Serious Advice donated $3.33. Also, I notice in middle and late game you sometimes overkill micro and that impacts your macro. Like in late game when you have so much production and money, you should not give a fuck about just sending army squads and not microing them.
You can't do that in TVP. Your units need to be set up. Like attack, move, tanks, vultures. The vultures go way in front of the tanks and die, and then the tanks get there and die. You can't play like that. Terran requires more micro with their army than the other races. Anyways, this is the type of thing that makes me so insane, right? Because he chose to put on early pressure. I microed well, and I held on just fine and got my command center up quickly. I think I did very well. You guys remember the opening of this game, but he got to choose that. And there was a lot of possibility for downside for me and upside for him. I made it even, which was very strong, okay? Then I had my vultures around the map. I did some good intel. I sniped a probe like 4 times. 3 times or 4 times that was trying to come over here to make a command center. So I slowed that way down. I expanded on time. I macroed on time. I maxed out on time. I got my 2-1 on time. I took my 4th base on time. I killed the first arbiter. Then I hit my timing. And because my reinforcements were about 20 seconds late, and yes, I could have had these tanks left aligned a little bit, but the real reason that I have this broken is because I was 20 seconds late on sending my reinforcements. Because I was 20 seconds late, this gets into an unwinnable position instantly. So this is why I scream about this matchup in Protoss players, because he didn't do anything special. He didn't do anything talented. He flew an arbiter into fucking turrets. He did a recall that sucked. He made a bunch of nexuses and gateways. And it's like, what he's doing is, there's just not much to it. There's just not, it's not there. It's just not there. If it was there, I would say it was there.
Why don't you have any expanded 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock after 15 minutes, bitch?
Another person that doesn't understand the game. Okay. Anyways, that's incredibly frustrating to lose like this. You need to reset rally points when you're sieging the enemy. I don't think so, because if anything goes wrong, you will lose because of redoing rally points. I think it's better. I use 2 positional hotkeys, a positional hotkey over factories, a positional hotkey over the reinforcements. So what you need to do is a macro cycle, jump to the rally, attack, move down. That's the way to do it. Anyways, that 20-second mess up I did, that cost me, and I could not win after he broke this push.